All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new single from Paul McCartney here, Days We Left Behind. People are saying that this is like the best single of the year. People are saying it's the best Paul McCartney song ever. People are saying Unk is back, Unk is not washed. And I do not know anything going into this song. I have no fucking idea what this song is going to sound like. I have no idea what direction Paul McCartney is taking with this. All I know is that it has ridiculously high ratings on Album of the Year, as we can see right here. It has basically an 80 user score, which compared to McCartney's last album, which was McCartney 3, you know, people were very mixed on that. People did not love that album. So apparently this is a big step up, and I'm going into this with no real expectations. There's a possibility I like this, there's a possibility I don't. We will see. All right, let's run it.
Looking back at white and black, reminders of my past. Nothing ever stays, nothing comes to mind, but some were meant for more. And no one needs to cry, and no one is to blame.
Pretty track. Pretty sweet, genuine, raw, and emotional track. Paul McCartney getting legitimately introspective and open on this song, showing a more vulnerable side of himself, which I really appreciate. Yeah, instrumentally speaking, it's seeing him taking a much more stripped back approach, the acoustic guitar, the piano, and him putting on a very accentuated old man voice, trying to sound, feeling like he's intentionally trying to sound weaker and more jaded on this song, which I do appreciate. Him kind of I don't know, putting on a character of himself here. That is, I don't know, it's genuinely really sweet. I didn't love this. I feel like this track maybe could have been even more emotionally impactful than it was. I feel like he does explore this idea of looking back in a way that does feel a little bit, you know, like he's retreading some ground that's been taken before. It doesn't feel like this track taps into the emotions quite as strong as it could. But also, I think that maybe this could be an album experience type song, where if I hear this in context of the rest of the album as he goes back through this stage of his life, maybe this would hit a little harder in that context. So I'm not going to judge it too hard for that. Right now, I'm going to say I'd give this song a solid to high 7. I think that this track is legitimately very pretty and a big step up from what he was presenting on McCartney 3, absolutely. And it does have me intrigued in what this album is going to be. It does have me intrigued in what this album is going to be, and it does give me hope that he could maybe put together another heater, another absolute heater. Solid Paul McCartney track indeed. Not my absolute favorite from him, but I don't know, it's a solid single that does give me hope that this album is going to legitimately be a step up. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this single down below. Has it raised or lowered your excitement for this album? Yeah, you can check out my reactions to a handful of Paul McCartney albums, Band on the Run, stuff like that, somewhere in a playlist around here, as well as other Beatles solo reactions too. Definitely check those out if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye-bye.